I'm going to walk you through my process for closing a retained search or a performance-based search, which means that your new recruiting client will give you a fee up front, which results in them being more loyal to your process, valuing what you do as a recruiter. The biggest mistake that I see where most recruiters start their own recruiting business and they work for free and they take on any client they can get because they just want to make some money. They want to validate themselves. And the problem with that is when you work as a contingency recruiter, there's no skin in the game for your client. They'll treat you like a number in the system. There's really no loyalty there. They'll ghost you. They're going to make you basically work your tail off, provide candidates for them. They're going to decline most candidates that you send to them. Or if you send them a great client, they'll tell you, or a candidate, they'll tell you it's a great candidate, but oh, can you find me more candidates? So it's nothing but a headache, in my opinion. When you can bring a client to closure on a performance-based search where they pay you a fee up front, skin in the game, they're invested in what you do, they value what you do, you have exclusive business, and it's a much better way of conducting your recruiting company for sustainability and longevity. All right, so let me show you how this works. Here is one that I recently closed. I'm going to bring you from A to Z through the process of why you have to do this and why the devil is in the details, guys, okay? You've got to step your game up here and have systems and processes in place to show your client what you do and why you're not some average lazy recruiter like most recruiters are. And when they see this in you and they see how you're different, they're more prone to agreeing to paying you a fee up front. They feel better about working with you. You are their trusted advisor. It all starts with LinkedIn. I get over 50% of my retained searches from my LinkedIn activity. This is a post that I did a few weeks ago. I was walking in the streets of downtown Tampa. I saw these two poles together. I'm in the wireless niche of recruiting, took a picture with my cell phone and simply asked a question. Can someone please explain to me why two small cells are so close together? From there, I know ways to trigger the LinkedIn algorithm, which I teach my members. I was able to get 10,000 views pretty quickly. Most people that do post on LinkedIn get like 10, 15, or 20 impressions. They're lucky. Okay. Then we start responding to all the people here. What happened was, because this post got so much traction and visibility, I then got a direct message from a client in Dallas, Texas, who said to me, "Hey, Russ, I saw your post on LinkedIn about the two polls together. I'm looking to hire a sales leader in South Florida. I'm not really keen on using recruiters, but there's something different about you. You're highly niched. Can we have a conversation?" Awesome. Okay, so there's the bite. There's the lead. What do you do? Well, you immediately bring them to a Zoom call as soon as you can. And this is going to be an intro call. And on this intro call, it should only be 10 minutes long. Guys, what I'm saying is, like, literally when you send the calendar invite for the Zoom call, make it 10 minutes. Your client, your prospective new client, is going to try to take you off your path on this intro call. They're going to want to know what your price is, how what your fee structure is, your guarantees. You do not answer those questions. When they ask that question, you respectfully say, "Mr. Manager, I get it. I know you want to know that. I don't have an answer for you right now. I don't know enough about your business needs, your culture of your company, what you need in this person in South Florida to just throw out a price tag, right? We are performance-based. We take a fee up front. I know that sounds unorthodox. We actually turn down more business than we take, and that's okay. So if that type of structure is not a good fit for you, it probably would not make sense for us to go to the next step, which is the discovery call. How do you feel about that? Okay. If they tell you, "Oh, I'm never paying a fee up front. Why would I do that?" I have ways to counter that. But if they're just strict in that process, then to me, they're a tire kicker. They're not serious about their business. They're going to just use you like most clients do. And you want to turn them down. And I just saved you a ton of headaches, time, and money. Okay. If they agree to that, awesome. You're going to go to a discovery call. Okay. So here's what a discovery call is. 45 minutes to an hour long. You're going to ask your client to have all the stakeholders on that call. This discovery form, which you can get if you join Recruitemy, my members use this, is constructed and architected in such a way that it gets your client talking. All you got to do is put this on your other monitor when you're on the Zoom call, discovery call, follow the questions in order, and this will have your client talking. It makes them dive into their business, and they're almost selling themselves when you go through this discovery call. We have seen a 92% close rate when we use this process and we go through these questions. Okay, pretty phenomenal. From there, you're going to record this, let your manager know that you're recording it because you want to go back and transcribe your notes. And you also want to pay attention to what they're saying and not have to worry about writing stuff down on the discovery call. Then you're going to go ahead and construct a customized proposal from your discovery call. This is a proposal that we can give to you if you join Recruitemy. It's a template. It's an amazing proposal. It's like a PowerPoint presentation, which is pretty cool. It's not your average PDF, Word document, legal mumbo jumbo agreement that most average recruiters do. You're different. You're asking for a payment up front, and that's who you are. So you go through this, and it's an amazing proposal. And then on the bottom here, it'll show them the price. It'll show them your structure, what makes you different, terms and conditions, what they can expect to pay you, the first installment, the second, the third, the project timeline, etc. Very professional. I get amazing feedback on this. After that, you're going to go ahead and create a job page, and you're going to share this with your client. Okay. This is their job that they just told you about. You're going to create this page. You're going to put a video right here where you talk about your client, the opportunity, what this candidate can expect if they leave their job and come take this job. Very professional. This is your job description. And you're going to send this out to A-player passive candidates for their review, and then set up an appointment with them after they review the job. What's even better about this is when you're done constructing this page, you're going to share it with your client and ask for their feedback. They're going to love this. And I get a lot of feedback. Russ, this is amazing. No recruiter ever does this for me. Hey, can you just change this line right here? Or hey, in the video, can you tweak this? Great. Again, you're getting your clients buy-in. They're working with you hand in hand. They're not ghosting you. They're completely invested in this process. They want you to find a candidate for them, and they want to pay you that second installment. Okay. Performance-based search, you get your fee up front, a third of it. They don't pay you a second installment until you produce a shortlist page like this. This is the next step in the process. Okay, guys, follow me here. Very professional, very different. Most recruiters don't do this. So the shortlist page looks like this. You put 3 candidates on here that you secure over a month or two. It could take some time. And then you send this over to your client. They're completely floored by the presentation. Again, I get feedback like, wow, amazing. Never seen anything like this, Russ. This is awesome. And they can click on one of the candidates' profiles here and dig deeper into the candidate. There's a video here of the candidate talking about how they meet and exceed company objectives. You can attach all the documents right here that you need, and all the description is right here, okay? So when your client says, yes, let's take John to an interview, that's when they are going to pay you the second installment. Again, performance-based. Then the third, final installment is due when the candidate actually starts working. There it is, guys, right? That's the process that I took that new client on, the journey from start to finish. We closed them for a $35,000 retained search fee, and you can do the same thing. Hope that helps, guys.